Tesla has got a big surprise gift rolling out to all of their owners now. It's not the holiday update, not yet at least. It's not something crazy like Apple CarPlay, but it's the next big version of full self-driving. This is FSD 14, and Tesla says it's coming to your car now. You're gonna get it for free, and they say it's gonna change everything. And as I've been testing this latest version to see if those claims are true, I thought I'd bring you guys along for the ride, literally. So let me show you what this new version can do, why Tesla says it's such a big deal, and the 5 big things you need to know about Tesla full self-driving version 14, and also how you're gonna be able to get it totally for free. This is Tesla's new gift for you, coming really, really soon, and it might just be kind of the best gift you'll get this year. Plus, I want to give a big thanks to my friends at Tesla Emblems for their support of the channel. They make some amazingly cool and amazingly easy ways you can customize your Tesla with super high quality vinyl wraps for your key cards, center console, charge port, and so much more. Check out their amazing collection and everything they have to offer, plus a discount link right down below in the description. So I know Elon and Tesla have been touting their full self-driving capabilities for years and years now, but this is sort of the moment they say everything changes. If you haven't sort of seen the videos, version 14 is like the next and latest big leap in Tesla's full self-driving system, and it's a big deal for a couple of reasons. Number one, it's just better. They say it's smoother, it's faster, it's more confident, it is way smarter and more intelligent when it comes to its decision making. Basically everything under the hood, so to speak, behind the scenes has changed. Now, there are some different UI advancements here. There is a new way you can now actually start Tesla's new, full self-driving version 14. But now this system not only, again, it's more confident, it's smoother, it's way better at real world decision making, but also Tesla says this is actually able to learn your own personal driving habits and mimic how you would drive. And it sort of knows the kind of driving style you like and what you don't like. And I'll show off the speed profiles in a little bit, but basically it's supposed to be a way better system that is significantly improved under the surface. So all I have to say, basically, Tesla really says it's a big deal. And if you haven't tried this before, Tesla really, really wants you to try it again. Again, they're sort of touting this as sort of the next big release and one that you absolutely have to try for yourself. And if you were sort of not a believer before, Tesla hopes this will convince you otherwise. The third reason this is particularly interesting is that this is the first version of full self-driving that's actually able to park itself for you. It is now able to not only park itself forward-facing in different spots and parking lots, but now you've got a couple of different what they call departure modes. It can park in a sort of garage, parking garage space. It can park sort of on a curbside, or it can park in a regular parking spot, and I'll kind of show you how those work. So the first test I want to do is at a local farmer's market here that is in sort of an unmarked gravel lot. So the Tesla should know where I want to go, and hopefully it's going to find its parking spot. But what'll be interesting about this isn't just all the traffic going on right now and all the moving cars, but there really aren't any marked spots. So let's see how it does. All right, so it's going to go ahead and pop into the lot here. And while we're at the destination, we want to find a parking spot. So let's see what we can do. All right, so basically I ended up going by the building. Now, generally I wouldn't want to park here. It does not only says parking for vendors only, but also I guess this is kind of the best marked spot that I found. I mean, there are certainly other spots over there, but this is what I found. It's not terrible, but again, still kind of showing it requires a little bit of human intervention. I think one of the issues that still needs to be ironed out, as you'll see here, is when you're in sort of a gravel setting like this, where there's, no signs and unmarked spots, the vehicle doesn't see these as parking spots. If it was, obviously I would get sort of the auto park sort of identifier here pulling up that shows me there's available spots to park in. But because of that, I think that's kind of one of the issues as to why the Tesla is struggling. So farmers market, we'll have to have better luck next time. But now let's go to something a little bit more traditional, like parking in a regular parking lot. All right, so it's going to go ahead and look around and find the most appropriate spot. And let's see. So, okay, it kind of went to go to a spot and then it didn't. Oh, it's going to back in. Okay. Well, the problem that I'm going to have with this spot here is that it's clearly marked reserved. And I think it's reserved for an expectant mother, which I am not. So it's not great. All right, so it did a decent job parking, but again, this isn't a spot I should be in. I definitely think that we will have to see if we can find improvements for, looking at the surroundings. I mean, again, here, now I could easily pick whichever spot I wanted to. I'll just show you, for example, if I jumped up here and I said, hey, park in this spot, it'll obviously do that. But I do think it's kind of annoying that, it should be able to read vendor-only signs and reserve signs. We know the system is capable of doing it, so the fact that it would still choose that as a parking spot is a little bit weird. All right, so I struck out 2 times. Let's try this one more time. This is going to be kind of a parking situation here on the side of the street. Here's a local downtown business in small town USA. We've got clearly defined spots here, and let's see what we can find. That is not a spot. I'm just striking out here. This is not a spot. This is not a spot. Okay, I was wrong. Maybe this is a spot. I don't think this is. You guys are gonna have to put a comment down below and tell me, is this a spot or not? I have to go back and look. I don't think anyone usually parks here. I don't think this is a spot, but maybe I'm wrong. Do I give the point to full self-driving for this or not? I don't know. You guys just have to drop a comment and let me know if I'm right or if FSD is right. All right, there we go. 4th time the charm. Here's an example. I got a local meat market here. It's parking in the customer zone. That actually worked out okay. So this one, I will give a clear win to. I'll also show you here a couple of the different UI improvements as you start. So now when it's going, you've got a couple of different things you can choose from. So you now have this new UI. You have your different speed profiles, everything from sloth, which is very slow, chill, standard, hurry, and then Mad Max, which drives very, very confidently. And then I'll show you here in a minute the different park modes you've got to choose from. So now you can choose when you get to your destination, do you want to park or go curbside? And then you can see here under park, you can do charger, you can do parking garage or curbside. It is just going to be curbside. So you have those different things you can choose from. And again, that UI menu here is going to be on the side, so you can kind of change things dynamically as you drive. One of the reasons this is also so cool is that this is kind of the core of Tesla's unsupervised FSD promise. This is basically the same software working in the Tesla robotaxis that are on the roads right now in different parts of the US, giving mostly unsupervised rides for passengers. These are just sort of running on stock Teslas, so there's no special hardware needed. The idea here is pretty super cool that just with a software update, you can turn your car into a unsupervised robotaxi, hopefully coming very soon. Tesla says that this version 14 is kind of the core that's supposed to make this finally happen. All right, so now that we've got to experience version 14 of FSD in all its glory, there are a couple of questions that we've got to answer as to whether right now is the time that it actually makes sense and it's worthwhile to jump into this. Number one, we of course have to talk about price, because $8,000 or $100 a month in an ongoing subscription is a lot of money. It'd be nice if FSD was just free, which it's not. But what is free, and what can be a really great upgrade for your Tesla, is a powerful set of tools from my friends over at Recurrent. Like, they've got a totally free monthly battery report that comes to your inbox every single month that is just packed with so much useful information. You can see how the changes in weather, especially right now as we head into winter and the colder months, how that is going to affect your real world range. You can see how your charging habits at home and on the go are helping or hurting your range and overall battery health. And just in general, you're getting an excellent sense of the health of your overall battery and whether it's trending in the right direction, the wrong direction, and how it compares to similar vehicles in the Recurrent fleet. And if you're looking to buy an EV, especially a used EV, right now is a very turbulent time. That is why Recurrent has partnered with many of the big names when it comes to used vehicles, where they've actually got an integration on the website where you can see what their current range score is of that that used EV, because especially EVs and especially used EVs these days, it's not so much the number on the odometer that matters as much as it is the health of that overall battery. So that is super important to check out. And then also, if you are looking to sell, Recurrent can easily get you connected with dealers who understand the value and the potential premium of a healthy battery in your EV. In a couple of simple clicks, you can get connected, and you get offers you can accept or ignore when you're looking to sell. And honestly, I can tell you from personal experience, owning an EV in 2025 is great, but what makes this experience so much better are the extras and the little integrations that give you so much more useful info. And Recurrent is just the ultimate resource on the web for all of this amazing info you can get at your fingertips totally for free. So if you're looking to buy an EV, sell an EV, or you're looking to keep your EV for as long as possible, check out the amazing tools and resources Recurrent has to offer at the link right down below in the description. All right, so coming back to that discussion on price, there are a couple of things here obviously we need to talk about. Number one is kind of the question, is this now worth $8,000 or $100 a month? And to that I'd say, I don't think that version 14 in its current form is necessarily going to change anybody's mind. If you were into full self-driving before and you enjoyed the experience and you liked being carted around and just supervising instead of driving, I think you're going to enjoy the meaningful updates here. On the flip side, I don't think that if you were an FSD skeptic or a pessimist before, you're instantly going to be sort of all in on this and then decide to throw money in Tesla's direction in order to try this. I just don't think, again, in its current form, the upgrades are big enough to change anyone's mind. Though, again, kind of the one big thing Tesla has done before, and the one thing they're going to do again, what they need to do is give this away for free so people can really try this for themselves. And historically from Tesla, we've seen this happen in like two major ways. You can obviously go ahead and go down to your like local Tesla showroom or delivery center and do a demo drive and try it out for yourself for free up to 48 hours. Or what Tesla has done is with every major release, or when they're feeling generous, they give away a free trial. Sometimes it's 2 weeks, it's usually a month, sometimes it's extended to 45, 60 days, whatever the term may be. Usually Tesla gives it for free, so people who have never tried it are able to do it. And especially, I think the number just came out, the adoption rate of people who actually own Teslas and FSD is still pretty low. I think it's like 12% or something like that. Correct me if I'm wrong down below. Whatever it is, it's wildly, wildly low. And what Tesla needs to do to change some minds is let people try it. And no better way to do that than to give it away for free. And that's why the reason I say you're going to be able to get this for free is because it's going to happen. Likely, if, again, history is sort of our guide with this, likely around the November, December holiday update timeframe, once full self-driving version 14 kind of rolls out in mass, Tesla should offer a free trial. And again, this kind of is a win-win for everybody. Tesla is hopefully able to convince some people who wouldn't otherwise use it to give it a shot and try it totally for free, or what they can do, sort of on the flip side as well for customers, is they can try it. And again, you have nothing to lose and everything to gain. A free trial just makes so much sense. So definitely over the next couple of weeks, we should get some more news on this. My prediction is around the holiday update is when Tesla gives this out, sort of as a last hoorah holiday gift for everybody. But version 14 of full self-driving, this big release, should be coming as a free trial to all eligible owners. But also with that being said, there are a couple of downsides here we should also talk about. Number one, kind of the big elephant in the room, is for all of you guys who have hardware 3 vehicles, you're not going to get this. And when you do get this, it's not going to be the same software. Basically, long story short, there is a hardware difference between the two camera systems of the latest Teslas and the previous gen. And long story short, Tesla has officially kind of now acknowledged there simply is not a path for hardware 3 owners to get the exact same software experience. They say that sometime kind of in early-ish 2026, they're going to push out a version 14 Lite to hardware 3 owners, but there just isn't going to be an exact sort of one-for-one software release of version 14, even when the light version comes. So for hardware 3 owners, I kind of don't have good news here. You're kind of out of luck. You are still going to get improvements to your software experience, and full self-driving should still be better, but sort of Tesla kind of has shown us time and time again now, they're really only focused on those newest hardware owners, and those with hardware 4 are going to get sort of the best FSD experience Tesla has to offer. If you have hardware 3, you're just kind of out of luck. There's no other way to say it. And now that FSD version 14 is rolling out to more and more people, I know a lot of you guys have it, and I'm curious, what has your experience been? Has it been noticeably better? Has it been worse? Have you been someone who is super into full self-driving or not? I'm surprised by the comments. I see a lot of you guys are really into it. I didn't know a lot of my FSD content is my worst performing, so I didn't think a lot of you guys cared, but maybe I'm wrong. If you do care about full self-driving, let me know in the comments down below your experience. And also, would you like to see more FSD content on this channel? I'm always happy to do that and give you guys the videos you want, but I'd love to sort of hear your firsthand experience after just kind of going through mine. I'm still going to use it. I still love it for road trips, though day to day, I still like driving my Teslas, but please let me know your experience down below. Also, I just want to take a moment in this video and say thank you, because this channel, these videos wouldn't exist without you guys. So first off, thank you so much. Amazon gift card coming in the next minute or so of this video, if you can find it, as a thank you. It'll look something like this. And second thing is, I've got to say thanks to not just you guys, but my partners on this channel who make this stuff possible. The companies in the Tesla space making the best accessories that you guys need to know about. Like my friends over at Drive Protected that offer the best PPF kits that you can get for your Tesla, and making it even better is that you can save thousands of dollars by installing the kits yourself. Their PPF film, for example, is incredibly high quality. It's their Defense Plus series. It's obviously going to protect your very fragile Tesla paint, or even give you that beautiful matte finish option that looks even better. And what I love about Drive Protected is that they give you all the tools and resources, not just in terms of the physical stuff, but also step-by-step videos that'll help you walk through exactly how to install this. Link to Drive Protected's lineup is down below. They've got options for every Tesla in the lineup, and I've got a special coupon code, my code Rosenfeld, where you can save 10% off your order as well. So check out Drive Protected and use my code to save 10% off your entire order. And as we all know, owning a Tesla is great, and a well-accessorized, good-looking Tesla is great, but we don't like to deal with Tesla vandals who could ruin that and really damage our Tesla. And while the built-in Sentry mode is great, it would be even better if you could get live real-time alerts and even put your vehicle on the offensive. That is exactly why I love Sentry Pro, because it turns Sentry mode in your Tesla Pro by giving you live or real-time alerts on your phone, on your smartwatch, iOS or Android, doesn't matter. There's an app available for both phone platforms. And with beta actions, you can even put your vehicle on the offensive by either flashing the lights or honking the horn when Sentry mode is activated. So the bad guy knows that you are watching, and then you are literally watching with that live real-time alert, checking out the cameras. It is amazing, going to work with every single Tesla in the lineup. And for a limited time, there are, of course, very affordable monthly subscription offerings, but also a 20% lifetime discount where you can buy it once, own it for life, and save for limited time. So if you want to check out Sentry Pro and save 20% on a lifetime subscription, that link will be down below as well. And then, of course, last but certainly not least, I love my friends at Tesla Emblems. They have some really creative, fun, and affordable ways to upgrade your Tesla and your Tesla accessories. Like, I love their key card wraps. Like, it's super easy to put a wrap on here. They have so many fun designs, and it just really makes your Tesla experience feel unique. I've never gotten more questions on my Tesla key card than when I had it wrapped with Elon's black Amex card, which was a lot of fun. Of course, they've also got some great solutions for customizing your car as well. You can customize the emblems, the charge port. This is sort of a nice way to personalize your car, make it look like its own, and of course, won't break the bank. Very, very affordable. And of course, I've got a coupon code for you guys here as well if you want to save. So of course, check that out down below. Thank you guys as always so much for watching. I appreciate you all. I'm Robert Rosenfeld, and I'll see ya in the next one.